To the surge in violent crime across the country, children are not being spared. In Statesville, North Carolina, last night, a 9-year-old girl was killed and 7 and 10-year-old boys were wounded in suspected drive-by shootings just blocks apart. Across the country, police officers are the first to respond. ABC's chief national correspondent Matt Gutman with an exclusive look inside the Oakland, California PD. Officers there racing from one violent incident to another.
They're chasing a suspect with a gun right now.
The first call came in less than 60 seconds after we left the precinct. We'd come to Oakland for an overnight ride-along on the so-called dog shift. When we got to the scene, a suspect was in custody, but he'd allegedly ditched a gun in a park.
Did we find it?
Full of kids. For this Saturday shift, Lieutenant Lisa Osmus was in charge of policing the eastern half of the city. She only had 38 officers on duty that night for a population of over 200,000 people. Half an hour later, the radio crackling again.
So there's been a shooting. Somebody's apparently down on the...
Osmus racing to assist her team.
So he's got a gunshot wound to the head.
Within minutes, Oakland's police chief arriving, telling us the victim had died.
A city of 425,000, 65 homicides so far this year. How do you explain that?
It's clear that violence is an epidemic in this community. It's clear that people have too easily access to firearms, and they're overly willing to use them.
And it's not just Oakland. A recent survey of 72 cities showing homicide up nearly 20%. In Chicago, nearly 80 people shot over the weekend, 6 of them fatally. And at Times Square Sunday, this suspect accused of opening fire after an argument, a stray bullet hitting an innocent bystander, a 21-year-old Marine. Back in Oakland, Chief Armstrong says there's no easy remedy.
Law enforcement won't be able to fix this problem itself. Violence prevention won't be able to do it itself. And community won't be able to do it itself. It's going to take a collective effort from all of us to solve this problem.
And Lindsay, with the increase of scrutiny on police forces, law enforcement experts tell us that recruiting new officers and retaining existing ones is increasingly a challenge. The retirement rate has spiked since last year by 45%. Lindsay.
Right, and thousands of officers quitting in just the past year. Matt, our thanks to you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.